Hey ladies and gentlemen, I got here my Subaru shifter 2010 Legacy 3.6R. So if you ever want to take this thing off, I was trying to twist it, like unscrew it, but that ain't how it works. You gotta get yourself a screwdriver or whatnot, something to... Alright, there you go, you see it pops loose. And you see that little, what do you call these things? Oops. Now I'm in big trouble. Alright, that just shot off. Well, anyways, that's how this will come off now. Out she goes. I'll have to get a magnet out there and hunt for it. Alright, I initially took this off because I thought that the rain sensor was in here. I was getting a rain sensor error. But no, it just has two micro switches and a solenoid. If you look in there, you'll see the green wires are going to soldered to. Green wires, see they're soldered to that micro switch. That's when you got her in park. And then the white two wires go to another micro switch, and they are activated when it's back here in the low. And going back and forth, you know, when you go horizontal left to right, it either connects the contacts or unconnects the contacts. And there you go. So there's your solenoid, which is held into that thing on left and right hand side by little clips in the plastic, so you can get in there and gently but firmly press and then try to pull the solenoid out if you so wanted to disassemble that, the park safety stuff. Of course, when you stick the screwdriver down the hole to override the, in case you had a burned out solenoid, that pulls that out of the slot. See that? Which allows you to then move your shifter. Okay, that's a crude introduction to this shifter. I was actually somehow able to pull that shifter out of the hole here with its shift cable attached, but I couldn't remember how to put it back in, so at least once it was out, I was able to see how this little gadgetry works. So it's designed to be, I guess, fairly easily. You just push it on. Getting off is somewhat another story. Well, you kind of tap on it. Alright, so there's these, to get it off, not this bent one, yeah, let me use that toothpick to point at it. Point it right there. This piece of metal is pushed inwards, and it locks it onto this spot. See, that has, so once it's pushed inwards, it would be pushing against there, and obviously that prevents it from coming out again. So you got to get it pushed away so that it can be tapped out. I had to put some release spray like WD-40 or that other product, PB Blaster, that I know of, to help, and I tapped it out with something metallic to give it whack, whack, whack. Yeah. Alright, that's an introduction to this. There's your plug. So, the black and blue wires drive the solenoid. The two white wires are down there in the low when you slide it left and right. And then the two green wires are for park. Once it's in park, well, let's just see how, this is something to test here. Is the contacts open or closed when you put it in park? So there's the meter on loan from my job. And now we're gonna slide this forward. Oh, gotta push the handle as well. We simultaneously. Okay, now we're back in park. So we're in park. So park is green. So the green two wires. And we have 0.2 ohms. So I guess when you have it in park, it closes the switch. Let me pull my meter leads out, and you see it goes to overload. So, and I guess while we're at it, what do those white wires do? So we're going to go back to the drive manual, or whatever you call it. So we'll pull this up, press the button on the shift lever, go all the way back. And I'm gonna push it into the left. There. So now let's just check our contacts for the two white wires. All right. Who wants to guess? Is it going to be a contact or no contact for the white? So I'm gonna poke it in there. Poke it down the hole for the other one. And we get, okay, look at that. Now I'm gonna shift it back to the central position. Alright, let's see what happened to the contacts here. Go back, poke it in, and we have no connection. Okay, and now while we're at it, let's check the resistance of the solenoid. Something to do here, get a number to it. 29 ohms. 28.9 ohms. Solenoid. Okay. Thanks for watching. That's, oh, look at that. I put it on backwards. Hey, but it still works. It still pushes that middle rod down. So let me spend the next half hour looking for my missing tang. Hey, bye.